Welcome back everybody to Let's Cook It. I'm Ed and today we are making a mandarin orange cake and it has a pineapple frosting to it. Okay, that wasn't as smooth as I liked, but anyway, as I've said before, my videos aren't that polished. I'm not a professional. I'm just doing this to have some fun. All right, so today I thought I'd switch it up a little bit, and instead of making a main dish like I've been doing, I think I'm going to start focusing more on some desserts. So today I'm going to make a dessert. Now, this is a really easy, quick recipe. There's not a lot of steps to it, so it's not going to be a long video, although I'm going to have two parts to it. All right, so what it takes is a box of yellow cake mix, one box, a half cup of oil, and 4 eggs. Now, as you saw me dump everything in the bowl together, you're just going to mix that. And after the cake mix is mixed together, we're going to add 1 can of Mandarin oranges, and it is the small size, the 10.5 ounce can. All right, so let's mix this all together, and then we'll finish the recipe. So this is going to be baked at 350 degrees for about 25 or 30 minutes. You can use a 9 by 11 inch pan. I'm sorry, 9 by 13 inch pan. Or you can use 2 round cake pans. Now, as you can see, this cake looks like it's going to be pretty rich and heavy, and I think it's going to turn out great. Now, once the cake mix is all put together like this, you want to add the can of mandarin oranges undrained. So all that's going to go in there. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can use a mixer, an electric mixer, and pulverize the oranges, or you can just put them in there, stir gently to maintain the shape of the oranges. And that's the step that I'm going to use. I don't want to pulverize those oranges. I want them to go in there just as they are. Okay, so just adding the oil and the eggs to this cake mix, you can see the batter is really heavy. And I assume that the cake is going to be pretty heavy as well. All right, so here goes the 1 small can of mandarin oranges, undrained. So we're going to mix this together gently like the recipe states to do, so we don't pulverize all the oranges. All right, so I hope everybody is having a fabulous day, and I hope everything is going well. So we want to make sure we get all of that mixed together. Now, you do want to make sure you grease the cake pans so it doesn't stick. Although we're just going to be serving it out of the cake pan, so I don't really know if that's going to be an issue or not. I think the only issue you would have if you were going to make a layer cake and try to get them out of the pan without falling apart. Again, cakes are not my forte. That would not be something I am that versed in, although I've made a few cakes in my life. And you know what? Some cakes are an art form, especially the way they're decorated and put together. Okay. So all right. So now let's move the bowl over here and the cake pan over here. Let's get it in the shot. Okay. So it looks like it's pretty well made or mixed together. So let's pour it in there. scrape all of that out. We don't want to waste any of it. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so kind of jiggle that pan a little bit, get that batter to settle down there. And I've already got the oven preheated to 350 degrees, so we're going to put it in. I'll check it at 25 minutes and again at 30 if I don't feel like it's done. Of course, the way to check the cake to see if it's done is if it's started to pull away from the sides, or insert a knife like a butter knife or a toothpick. If those come out clean, that indicates the cake is done. Now, I am going to do a two-part video because this cake has to be completely cooled before you can put the frosting on it, because it is a cold frosting, which that involves an 8-ounce tub of whipped topping and a chilled can of crushed pineapple. So all that's going to be mixed together, and that's going to go on this cake for the icing. I think it looks pretty good so far, and I think it's going to taste really good. So I'm anxious to get that started and get this video uploaded so you guys can see it. All right, so I'll upload this as part 1, and then we'll do the icing or the frosting as part 2. We'll put the cake together, then we will cut it, take a bite of it, and see what we think. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get this cake in the oven, get it baking, and we'll see you in just a little bit here on Let's Cook It. Bye for now. Hope everything is going great for you guys and continues to do so. All right, we will see you soon. Bye for now.